Professionally Fabulous. I'm Luara Swan Pollina, and this is the show about how to live your best life, personally and professionally. Today, I'm here with one of my best friends, Crystelle Tipton. Hi, Crystelle.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here, and she is a professional model. She's been modeling since she was 18. So for the past 16 years, she's been with Ford Models here in Chicago, spent a few years out in California and San Francisco, and then came back here to Chicago. She's just had a great career in the modeling industry. And, I think a lot of people are really interested in modeling, but don't necessarily think you can have a great, fabulous professional career in the modeling industry. And also, I think a lot of people see it as this glamorous, pampered industry, but you really work so hard. It's really, really a job as well. So tell us a little bit about, first of all, how you got started as a model.
Yeah, absolutely. So what you need to do if you're interested in modeling is going to an open call. I would check to see some of the top agencies in whatever city you live in, and it doesn't cost anything. You should never have to pay for an open call to
There's some shady agencies out there that make you pay. You don't have to do that.
There are some scams out there. So go to an open call. If they don't select you out of the lineup, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't model. Probably they have someone that already looks like you, so they don't want to create more competition for their own model, or possibly that you don't have the right look for that city. You could be more of like a New York or LA model, and so it's a really great opportunity to start there. So go to an open call. If you do get selected, you will have to invest in a portfolio, and that does come out of the model's pocket.
Okay.
So it is an investment. It is also a tax write-off.
Okay.
So that's really nice. The agency will select the photographer, makeup artist, and the styling of your shoot. So you might have to bring some things from your own closet, maybe your favorite pair of jeans, some shoes that you think would look great with outfits that they've selected, but they do most of the work. You just have to show up and smile.
Show up and smile.
Yes.
So go to that open call. If you don't get selected right away, keep trying.
Don't be discouraged.
Yeah, okay. So, and then once you have that agency, you need to get your portfolio and the pictures taken. So now you have those things done. Now comes the real work, right?
Yes.
So can you go a little bit about, tell us a little bit about the industry and how that works, getting the jobs, getting paid.
So now that you have your portfolio all set, now you have a comp card, and it's basically like a headshot. On the other side, it'll have your measurements, your height. To be a model, you do have to be at least 5'7" as a woman, and to be a man, at least 5'10".
Okay.
So sometimes when you're starting out so young, you're not done growing, so that's up to the agency's discretion. So once you have those measurements on your comp card, you're going to be going to auditions and castings, and you'll present that to the client. The photographer will take some actual pictures of you and maybe give you a direction of like what they're looking for. They'll ask you to maybe tell them a funny story, or like what are some of your hobbies that you enjoy doing. So I would practice really being comfortable behind the camera, do some poses, practice your smile, practice your runway walk definitely before you go to an agency. There's so many useful tools out there on YouTube, fashion shows. And then I would highly recommend videotaping yourself while you're walking in heels, and then looking at it, and maybe you'll see that like you're moving your left arm and it's like inconsistent. So shoulders back, straight, hips forward, walk straight, smile.
So it really is a lot harder than it looks.
It takes practice.
Yeah.
It's not hard, it takes practice to make it look natural and comfortable.
Well,
and it's just about that.
When I was modeling, I wasn't very good at runway walking.
I'm sure you were.
I had a heavy foot, but
that's okay.
But yeah, so taking that time to really crafting yourself into being the best model that you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Includes practicing, walking, posing in the mirror, like you said.
Yeah, absolutely. For some people, it comes really natural. Some people are just born photogenic, and other people have to practice a little more and kind of know your angles and see what is your best side, if you have a better side. Some people looked amazing on both sides.
So can you go over some of the clients that you've worked with here in Chicago?
Yeah, so there's a lot of catalog clients in Chicago. And so I've been really lucky to do that. When I started out at 18 years old, I was shooting juniors.
Okay.
And then now I do a lot of bridal runway walks. I do a lot of bridal markets. So I've been able to travel to Atlanta, New York, and LA for that, which is really fun. My favorite job that I've ever done, it was in Riviera Maya, Mexico.
That's fun.
So yeah, so the destinations are really fun. Of course, the studios are more comfortable.
Yeah.
Due to weather and everything. And I'm so lucky I get to work with an amazing team and these really talented professionals that make you look great and make the clothes look great. So it's really fun. I really love my job.
So it really is a group effort to get maybe a print ad or a commercial done.
Absolutely.
So can you tell us a little bit about being on set and how that works?
Absolutely. So you start clean hair and clean face. So you wash your hair the morning of. You get there and the makeup artist will start working on your hair and makeup. Sometimes you'll have an assistant if the budget is available for that. And then the stylist will make sure the clothes are ironed, and she has like the list of the clothing that you're going to be wearing that day. So she pins everything to make it look perfect on you. So when you see a shirt that is basically cut like a box, they're gonna pin it. They're
Little
gonna pin
secrets.
it, yes, and they're gonna make it look good on you. So they know how to do that. That's their job.
Yeah, yeah, and then they tell you to pose or walk.
Yeah, they'll tell you. They'll give you some direction, so you're not completely lost in the shoot. They want you to feel comfortable. Sometimes they'll ask you, "Hey, do you want to listen to some music?" Or "This is not so stiff. You can put your arms down. You can maybe walk a little bit and put your arms on your hips." So sometimes clients are very specific. They don't want any hair in the front. They don't. So they're like, keep your hair back and pose, not too smiley, and they'll give the direction that they're looking for.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And so it really is up to the client or what they're doing. I know another girlfriend of mine who does runway, and she said, "I'm a hanger."
Yes, exactly.
My job is to make these clothes look good, and it's not about me. But other times, it might be for a resort, like you said when you were in Mexico, and they're saying just have a lot of fun.
Yes.
You know,
because they wanted candid shots, which is so much fun because you really get to have fun with it.
Yeah.
So sometimes it can be a little challenging. Like I was in a little tiny swimsuit, and I had to walk up this palm tree that was slanted and then kind of straddle on it and pose and look natural and happy.
And you're like, wait, what? And now I'm
on a little palm tree.
I'm on a palm tree. Well, so that's a challenge, but can you go over some of the other challenges that you may have come across in the past 16 years in the modeling industry, or even how it's changed a bit more?
Absolutely. The modeling industry is continuously changing, and social media has a huge impact on that. Social media has been a great platform for models to really brand themselves and market themselves. We get to show what we're passionate about. Most models that I know are very athletic or really enjoy the outdoors or whatever you love to do, cooking. It could be any of your hobbies. A lot of moms post pictures of their children, which is wonderful because then they'll get booked with their kids. So if a client is looking for a mom and a daughter or a mom and son and you happen to have one, you have a better chance to get that booking. So it's been a great platform for clients to really see who we are behind the camera.
Sure, and add some life to that so that they can kind of make that connection to book you and see how great you'd be for that booking. Yeah. That's interesting. You mentioned moms and children. I think a lot of people have an idea about the modeling industry that it's just for very young people and then you phase out, but there really are so many opportunities, and so many opportunities for different body types now too.
Yes, absolutely. And your agency will market you as you grow into that different life stages, and if you have children, absolutely there's a big market for that.
Very nice. All right, so just a few last words on advice, somebody maybe who's watching this, advice that you would give them to get into the modeling industry.
Yeah, for sure. I would wear your favorite pair of jeans or a cute summer dress if it's really hot. Go to an open call. It should never cost anything to meet with an agency. And if you get selected, congratulations. If you don't, keep trying.
Keep trying. Don't take no personally, right?
Yes. Don't take it personal.
Yeah, just because somebody says, no, you're not right for this doesn't mean you're not going to be right for something else or a different agency.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you so much, Crystelle. And everybody out there who is professionally fabulous, keep watching. Thank you again for telling us all about the modeling industry and your career in it. And guys, check back every Tuesday for a new episode of Professionally Fabulous.
Thank you.
Thanks.